our job.
You know I didn't hit you.
She's gonna go to the jail tonight. Okay.
Please, I have a 6-month-old daughter. Please, I never hit.
What do you want to happen to you? Do you want them to go with your parents? Do you want your daughter to go with your parents?
Yes.
Okay.
On March 26, 2025, Westernville Police in Ohio responded to a domestic violence call at a custody exchange. Jason, a Columbus police officer, alleged his former partner struck him and covered his mouth during an argument in her vehicle while exchanging their 6-month-old daughter. The officers faced conflicting accounts, no witnesses, and video evidence with gaps. This analysis examines whether the arrest was legally justified.
Hey, what's going on today? What's going on?
We have a child and we're separated. I left her, and this is where we exchange every Wednesday night. Well, I record every time we exchange because she's gotten violent in the past. There was assault charges in January of last year when she was pregnant, but I ended up dropping it all. I got a protection order against her just because, I mean, the way she acts is ridiculous. I ended up leaving 3 or 4 months ago. She's put her hands on me, she's choked me before. Today, I record every interaction we have. I was recording today, and then she took my phone and stopped recording, and then just started going through it, and then got pissed about something, tried to throw my phone out the door, and then like swung over here, hit me, and then covered my mouth. And I work for Columbus. I'm sick of it. I don't want her to sit here and say I did something. That's why I record everything, and I'm tired of it. I hate to go this route, but I'm just sick of it.
So what do you have recorded?
And then she smokes weed and drinks all the time. Last week she was here high as a kite and drove away with our 6-month-old. I mean, you can taste. I give her a kiss because she's playing. We're not married, so I'm trying to play this game of not pissing her off so I can see my child, because I know the legal rights that I don't have any legal rights, and it's basically up to her. So I play this game where I kiss her, I hug her, whatever. I could taste the marijuana on her. And I in the recording I mentioned it last week, and she admits to smoking, and then drives off with our 6-month-old as she's high.
Why didn't you call?
First of all, I didn't know this was Westernville. I thought it was Genoa. Genoa has been involved in all the they don't do anything. She threatened to kill herself, and I called for postpartum. They didn't do a goddamn thing. So I hate to say it, but I've given up on the police. I hate it. As a police officer myself, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
They've completely ruined my family because nothing gets done. And they sit there and lie about it all the time. But I've got her license plate, I've got the video for admitting to it, and I was just going to take it to a lawyer and go about it that way. But Genoa has not done shit for me, and it pisses me off, so I just give up.
So, do you still have the video from today?
Yeah.
All right, let me go over and talk to these officers.
54, I'll be out with a female half, black Honda Civic. Folks, can I ask you to wait in your car, please? Come on back over here. What's going on today?
So me and Aaron have a 6-month-old.
Okay.
And so we come here to exchange every Monday and every Wednesday. I pick her up at 7 or whatever, so everything was fine. And he gets in my car because I was like, I want to have a conversation. And we started having a conversation. I was like, well, I want to go through your phone. And he was like, well, no. So I was like, well, that's not really fair. We just get into this argument because he goes through my phone all the time.
You asked him to go through his phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Yeah, because we're in this kind of, we haven't really gone to court for custody or anything like that, but we're kind of like going back and forth to see if each other really even wants to be with each other.
Okay.
So he goes through my phone all the time, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go through your phone. I'm not like that. So tonight, something told me to go through his phone, and I found some stuff. And
so he let you go through his phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
after arguing about it for a while. He kept telling me no, and then he told me I can go through it if he holds it. So I find stuff on it, and we argue back and forth. I'm trying to get his phone, and he tells me no. So then he goes through it for me, and I find some more stuff. And
what kind of stuff are we talking about?
Like he's like, which is none of my business, so am I. Like, I don't really care about any of that, but, so then, yeah, he keeps talking. I've asked him probably for the past, before he called, for the past 10 minutes to get out of my car, and he said he wouldn't. And I told him, Jason, I'm going to ask you one more time to please get out of my car. He said no. And so he kept talking, so I put my hand over his mouth. This is gently, very gently. I did. I put my hand over his mouth, like, stop talking. I've asked you 10 times now for the past 10 minutes, get out of my car, and he wouldn't. So then he's like, oh, you put your hands on me, I'm calling the cops. He's called the cops on me probably 5 times in the past year, and they all literally sit there and be like, yeah, like, why are we here?
Okay.
Like, there's no reason for it.
Okay. Do either of you have any kind of recordings during this whole conflict?
No, he probably does. I
Okay.
don't. I'm recording right now,
Okay.
but
Nothing during the...
no, not that I know of.
Okay.
And yeah, I was pretty upset because the double standards are crazy.
I gotcha. All right. Do you have your ID with you?
Yes.
Okay. Here's that bag.
you.
You can just have a seat in your car and just wait, and
Okay.
I'll be right with you.
I'm also Decca. Okay. So, were you guys were in her car, right?
Yes.
Okay. She was asking you to get out of her car, and you were refusing to get out, or what happened?
She had my phone, and it's all on recording. So as soon as she gave me my phone back, I started recording again and got out. But she had my phone the whole time. So I couldn't just take it. I didn't want to take it and leave, and her say that I put my hands on her trying to get my phone back. So I just let her have it. When she gave it back, I started recording again and got out. It's on the video. I
Okay.
said,
Can I see the video?
yeah. Well, this is when I got my phone back.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna come to your side just so I can see it better. Okay.
I just got my phone back and you get out of the car. And it was just like that.
Why? Because you're hiding.
So, did she go through? I'm sorry. Did you go through her phone
Today, no.
today?
Nope.
What is she talking about here?
That's like 3 months ago.
Okay. So basically, she's pleading with you
That's since
to
I went
look
through her phone.
that she wants to look at your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this video starts all the way when I pull up. I mean, every interaction I have is
Putting your hands on me.
I think get out!
Okay. So, I just want to, get everything straight, okay? From what she's saying is that she admitted that she did put her hand on your mouth to get you to stop talking because you weren't getting out of the car. Okay, so she's not denying that she put her hand on you to cover your mouth, okay? So, is that what she was trying to do?
She smacked me too.
Okay.
And she-
Was that before or after she...
It was a smack and then a cover. The backhand, then she covered it.
Okay.
I have it on video. As soon as I got my phone back, I started recording again because I don't want to play that game and I don't want to be in those shoes. So, I mean, it's...
You don't live together, obviously,
No,
right?
but we have a child together.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying you guys don't live together currently, right?
No, I moved out. I moved out
Okay.
because of all this. She tried to choke me. I mean,
Okay. All right. Do me a favor, okay? Sit tight for me. I'm going to go back and talk to these officers, okay?
okay.
All right, thank you.
Jason explains he records every exchange due to past violence. He claims she took his phone while recording, became angry about content, then struck and covered his mouth. Under Ohio law, these recordings are admissible. Ohio is one-party consent. He mentions previous assault charges he dropped and a protection order. Officer Decker interviews the defendant separately. She admits requesting to go through his phone and covering his mouth because he refused to exit her vehicle despite repeated requests. She denies striking him. Under Ohio Revised Code Section 2919.25, domestic violence requires knowingly causing physical harm to a family member. Physical harm is defined broadly as any injury regardless of severity. The defendant says Jason exited, deleted content, then voluntarily re-entered her vehicle. She asked him to leave for 10 minutes before covering his mouth. She consistently denies striking him. This distinction is crucial. Covering mouth versus backhanding creates different legal standards. The video evidence has a critical gap. Recording stopped when she took his phone and resumed after she returned it. The alleged assault occurred during the unrecorded period. The video shows aftermath, but not the actual contact. Ohio courts in State v. Wilson held that absence of video means officers must rely on credibility and consistency. Jason remained voluntarily because without a custody order, he has no legal rights to his daughter. The mother has presumptive custody under Ohio law. Officer Decker must determine probable cause. He has Jason's statement, defendant's admission of covering mouth but denial of striking, incomplete video, Jason's credibility as an officer, and no visible injuries. Under Graham v. Connor, Probable cause is judged from the officer's perspective, not hindsight. State versus Headley requires reasonable grounds based on totality of circumstances. The family views contact as trivial. The officer views it as criminal. Both perspectives have validity under Ohio law.
Okay. He's claiming that you backhanded him in the face.
No, I swear on everything, I never did that.
Okay. Do you know why he'd be saying that?
He always says like that. He's literally a cop. Like, he's literally a cop.
Is he a police officer?
He's a police officer.
From where?
Columbus. And he literally calls the cops on me 24/7. He literally makes up about me all the time. All the time. And I'm so tired of it. I swear on everything, I never put my hands on him like that. I literally put my hand over him to cover his mouth.
Okay. You said, it's like a baby cam?
It doesn't record. It's just like a camera.
Oh, okay. So you have nothing recording-wise? You don't have anything?
No,
is that correct?
I have nothing.
Okay.
So
just so I understand, you were picking, is it your son or daughter?
My daughter.
You were picking up your daughter from him today. So after the exchange, you asked him to sit in your car to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you asked him to look through his phone. He said no. Still in your car.
Yeah.
Can I ask, like, how long this whole thing went on?
Probably about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. So he finally said, yeah, you can go through my phone as long as I hold it. Okay, so you went through and saw some stuff from...
Yeah, so I said, you need to let me hold it. He was like, well, you're going through it. And I said, but you go through my phone so many times, why can't I just hold it and go through it and look at what I want to look at? Why can you pick what I look at?
Okay.
That's not fair. So I tried to grab it, and he, like, got out of the car or whatever, and I started deleting stuff, so I started to get out of the car, too.
Okay, so he did get out of the car.
He did get out of the car.
Okay, then what happened?
And then I told him, I was like, you know what? Like, I started to get out of the car that way. And he was like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, dude, like, you're deleting stuff. And he was like, no, I'm not. And I said, okay, well, I'm just done. Like, this isn't working out. I'm done with you. I'm leaving. I'll get settled, and we're done.
Okay.
And then he was like, no, like, I want to work this out, da-da-da-da. And gets back in my car and lets me go through his phone. And then I see more stuff. Give him his phone back. He's so yapping about just a bunch of shit. Like, let me explain. Like, no. So he's still going. I've asked him. That was the point. I started asking him to get out of my car, get out of my car, get out of my car. He would not get out of my car. I said, I'm going to ask you one last time to get out of my car. And he's still talking, so I put my hand over his mouth.
Okay. When you put your hand over his mouth, okay, what did he do?
Like, literally freaked out.
Okay. So when you did that, did you accidentally maybe, like, smack the front of his mouth?
No, there's no way. I barely touched him. Like,
Okay.
barely touched him. And he was like, oh, you put your hands on me. You hit me. You put your hands on me. I never, ever, ever.
Okay. So right after that, what did he do?
And he's like, I'm calling the cops. And I was like, okay, get out of my car. Like, he was like, you put your hands on me. You put your hands on me. I was like, no, I didn't. He's like, I'm calling cops. I said, okay, I'm calling my mom.
Okay.
And
so then what happened?
he got in his truck. We went over there and made a call, got in his truck, and then when they got here, he pulled around that way.
Okay, give us a few more minutes. I'm going to check with the dispatcher here.
Hi. I'm Officer Decker with Westernville. I know you talked to a couple officers already, okay? What was the reason for you trying to put your hand on his mouth?
Because he would not get out of my car. I had asked him for like 10 minutes to get out, get out, get out. I'm done, get out, please stop, get out. I don't want to see your phone anymore, get out, get out, get out. And he was like, we went back and forth about it. He was like, no, I want to work this out, I want to work this out. And I was like, stop, just get out. And after so long, I was like, dude, just get out, please. Like, I'm just done. And he just wouldn't, so I put my hand over his mouth. And I didn't hurt him, I didn't smack him, I didn't use any force, nothing. Like, I wish there were cameras around here. I wish I had a camera in here.
So, when you were going to cover up his mouth, did at any point, like, did you try to cover it with the back of your hand first?
No, I was literally like this, and I literally like this. Okay, just stop. I wasn't, like, slamming it, nothing. I literally was like this. It did not hurt him at all. Like, it did not.
Like,
He does this all the time.
Okay, I'm just gonna was it just one time, or did
It
you
was
try
one
to?
time. It was
did you
one
try
time.
to before, and then you couldn't quite get
No.
it, so then you did it a second time?
No, it was one time, and
Okay.
he's doing this because of the custody for our child. He's been doing this since we've been together. He's called the cops on me like 5 times for no reason, and it never tells them why he called. And they always end up leaving, and nothing happens because I don't ever do anything, and I'm just so tired of it. I just want to get out.
How long have you guys been separated?
Since January.
Since January. Okay.
I never hurt him. I never meant to hurt him. Even if I did, I didn't. I know I did not. So it's just so upsetting. He literally like flung back and was like, "Oh my God, you hit me. I'm calling the cops." And I was like, "I never hit you."
Okay. All right. Well, do me a favor, okay? Just sit tight for me. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We're still talking to him to try to figure this out, okay? Because when it comes to a call for domestic violence, obviously we have to do our due diligence and
No,
make
I
sure
know.
that we're doing a proper investigation and we get everything straightened out the best we can.
I just
okay?
I just want you to know that he has accused me of things that are so far from true. He has just treated me terribly, and this is his goal. This is his end goal. He's talking to a lawyer. He knows exactly what to do, and I know I can't ask you guys to be on my side, but please, I know how this works. I get it's a domestic violence call, but I never hurt him. I never hurt him.
Just sit tight for us, all right? Thank you.
Officer Decker arrests for domestic violence and assault. Under Illinois versus Gates, probable cause requires only reasonable grounds to believe an offense occurred, significantly lower than proof beyond reasonable doubt. The arrest proceeds professionally. Miranda rights are read, no excessive force, child transferred to grandmother. However, a summons instead of arrest could have been appropriate, given lack of visible injury and evidentiary weaknesses.
Okay, so my understanding is you have a bunch of recordings.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in order to piece everything together, we're gonna need to hear all the recordings. I keep hearing from the other officers there are only pieces of the recordings.
So there's a 9-minute video.
Okay.
I record every interaction we have because
Okay.
of the violence that she's had in the past.
Okay.
The 9-minute video stops because she wants to go through my phone.
Okay.
So it's recording like this, and then she stops the recording in order to go through the phone.
Okay.
It then picks up once she hits me. She gives me my phone back.
Mm-hmm.
I start recording immediately, and that's where it picks up.
Okay.
So the time of her going through my phone is not recorded because she's on my phone.
You're right.
I can't record while she's
Right.
on it. So, I mean, which one do you want to see?
So, did you start recording the minute you got into her car?
No, I record as soon. I'm still in my truck.
Okay.
I record every interaction
Okay.
we have. And so I put it in my pocket, and this is the 9-minute video. 7:18 is when I called you guys. 7:19. So I immediately walked away and went around to the other side of my truck to get away from her. Called you guys.
Okay. So, that last recording, basically, when you got out of the car for the second time, is there a reason why because you had told her you were going to call the police because she put her hands on you.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you're still interacting with her? Like, let me explain it to you.
I just wanted to get all on recording. Because to me, I have no rights to my daughter.
Okay.
And when she says we've been cordial enough to at least do it for the daughter and switch back and forth without having a court order yet. And so when she's like, well, you're not going to see your daughter, blah, blah, blah. To me, I was like, well, now I have to do whatever I need to do to prove to you so that I can still see my daughter because she plays those games like with me. And so I was like, I'll show you whatever you want to show. She was mad about whatever she found. She was mad about. And I was like, I'll prove to you that it's nothing. So that's
Okay.
what I was trying to plead with her to.
So you're stating that
She broke my phone too. I just realized for the case.
Okay. So she backhanded you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was sitting in her passenger seat. She backhands me, still has my phone, and then flips it over and covers my mouth and nose.
Okay.
And then I'm sitting here and I did this, and to get her hand off of me, and then I grabbed my phone and got out of the car.
Okay.
I started recording immediately.
Okay. Okay. Can you write a written statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Back here. So here's what's going on. Okay. So, I heard the recordings of basically you guys arguing in the car. He's claiming that you backhanded him and covered his mouth.
I swear to God, I covered his mouth. He's been trying to get me in trouble for so long. Please, guys, please. I work with children. I have a 6-month-old. I just got off work to come pick her up and go home. He's mad because I found him talking to on Bumble. Like, are you kidding?
Right.
Like, I told him to get out. If he's not going to get out of my car, what do you want me to do?
Well,
I never hit him. I never hurt
right.
him in any type
He
of
gets
way.
out, so he's got the recordings.
He does get out, and then I never said get back in my car. He gets back in my car
Well,
on his
because
own.
you kept telling him you wanted to go through his phone, so he finally agreed to have you look through the phone. The recording stops, obviously, because you're looking through his phone, okay? So, regardless, we heard your side story, we heard his, we just watched the video, listened to the video and all that stuff, okay? And unfortunately, this is out of our hands at this point. Okay, so you're going to be placed under arrest for domestic violence and assault. Okay?
See the video.
Stay there.
I would like to see the video.
That's fine. We'll get it for you, all right? But you need to stay right here, all right? I don't need you jumping out like that, all right?
This is my daughter and my
I
granddaughter.
understand that.
Okay.
I understand that. But I don't need you stepping out.
I didn't do anything, dude. Are you
Look,
serious,
we are going
bro?
to do our job. All
You
right?
know I
And
didn't
take her where?
hit you.
She's going to go to the jail tonight, okay?
I didn't
Domestic
hit him,
violence.
please.
Okay. All right.
I didn't
That's
hit
where
He
we're
is a police officer.
I'm aware of that.
He knows everything you're doing.
You can't put hands on people, period. You just can't do it.
You can't put. So if
No,
your
ma'am.
wife or your girlfriend put her fingers over your
Correct.
mouth, you would call for domestic
You
violence because he
cannot-
can't handle it.
You can't do that, period. It is against the law.
Well, he's done it to her before, so now where are we at?
Okay. Listen, that's not why we're here.
It's been plenty of times.
That's not why we're here, though, now.
Yeah, well,
Okay?
exactly. I want to see the video. To a T.
If he
We've
wants, if
been
he wants to
warning
show
her.
you the video, he can. Otherwise, it's...
Well, let's go ask the little p.
Go ask him.
All right, I will.
Well, ma'am, hey, just keep your distance from him. You can ask him, but stay. Hey, ma'am,
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying to get
keep my
I'm-
distance.
Okay, I don't want you to escalate, so don't storm off over here doing that, okay?
Yeah, because you're a p. Let me see the video. Let me see
All right,
the
see?
video.
Now
Is
we're
that what
done.
your attorney
Now
told
we're
you?
done.
Is that what your attorney? Is that what your attorney told you to do,
All right, let's go
baby
back
doll?
over here. Let's go back over Go back, ma'am, we're not going to
He's
do
not
this.
gonna talk
We're
about
not going to do
me.
this here. Let's go back over there.
Why is he talking about me?
He's not. How do you
Yes,
know
he
that?
is,
Let's
'cause
go
I can
back-
hear.
Let's go
Can
back
you
over
hear?
here. You've got no business over here now.
Is what?
That's not fair.
Tell him to get him away.
That's not fair. Please, I have a 6-month-old
Okay.
daughter. Please, I never hit
What
her.
do you want to happen to you? Do you want them to go with your parents? Do you want your daughter to go with your parents?
Yes.
I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, your constitutional rights, okay? Have you ever had those read to you before? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. You speak to a lawyer. Do you understand your rights? Okay. I'm going to close this real quick. Watch your foot.
The case outcome remains unknown despite extensive searches. The defendant faces severe consequences regardless. Separation from her infant, potential job loss, attorney fees, permanent arrest record, even if charges are dismissed. Based on evidence, prosecution would face challenges proving beyond reasonable doubt without video of actual contact or visible injuries. Jason receives B-. He legally reported violence and recorded interactions. However, he voluntarily remained in her vehicle despite requests to leave. His officer status created credibility advantage. Absence of visible injury raises questions, and custody dispute creates potential motive. The defendant receives C+. She made errors by demanding phone access and inviting confrontation. Admitting mouth covering was problematic. However, she consistently denied striking him. If accurate, covering mouth may not rise to criminal domestic violence. Her failure was not understanding minimal contact can result in charges. Westernville Police receive B. They responded professionally, separated parties, conducted proper interviews. Probable cause likely existed. However, they didn't investigate whether Jason's refusal to leave constituted trespass, gave weight to his officer status without scrutiny, didn't document absence of injury, and didn't explore arrest alternatives. This case illustrates domestic violence enforcement complexities when evidence is limited. Ohio's low threshold protects victims but can result in arrests on minimal evidence. Custody disputes combined with domestic violence create situations where children suffer regardless. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.